Who's too chicken to learn algebra? Here's our problem. 2x plus 1 equals 11.
So what we're going to do is we're going to write it on this chart. 2x plus 1 equals 11. So each group of numbers has their own column. Then we're going to use these fancy math toys called manipulatives to represent each of the numbers and stuff that we're using. So we have counters to represent regular numbers, and we have chickens to represent x's. Just work with me here. Okay, so the number in front of the x tells us how many x's there are. So how many x's are there? 2, right? Okay, so we're going to put down a chicken to represent each x. So if there are 2 x's, how many chickens do we need? 2. 1 chicken, 2 chickens. Okay, then for regular numbers that don't have an x next to them, we just have regular old counters.
So what number is this? 1. So how many counters do we need? Just 1.
How many counters do we need over here? 11, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So our object is to get all of the x's, all the chickens, in one column together on one side of the equals sign. And then we want to get all the counters in one column on the other side. Are all the chickens together in one column? Yes. Are all the counters together in one column? No. So we have to fix that. We want all of the chickens on one side of the equals and all of the counters on the other side. So this is the guy that we want to move. We want to get him over here on this side of the equals so that we'll have chickens here and counters here. So the rule in algebra is whatever you do to one side of the equation, you also have to do to the other side. So we can do pretty much whatever we want so long as we do it to both sides. We want to get rid of this 1, so we're going to take it away, which means that we have to do what over here? We have to take 1 away from here, too, right? Okay, so we'll get rid of those.
So now our equation looks like this.
We're getting rid of 1 from each side. So now we have this. Okay, so on our paper, it would look like that. We're getting rid of 1. Woo. So now we have 2x plus 0 equals 10, or 2x equals 10. Well, all the counters are on one side and all the chickens are on one side, but we still don't know what the chicken is. What to do. We can't cancel out any chickens because there aren't any over here. So here's what we can do. We know that a certain number of counters equals a certain number of chickens. So we're going to draw a circle around each chicken. Okay. Now we have 2 circles. We need to make 2 circles out of here. So basically we need to divide 10 in half. Well, let's see. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5. Oh, okay. So we'll draw circles around each. Now they're all even. And we count up the number in each circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get rid of them. And chicken equals 5, or x equals 5. So here's what we did. We divided 10 by 2, and we got x equals 5. Problem solved.
Now wasn't that more fun than this would have been?